Hello everyone, Invictus. Today is Anvil Day. We are starting with Error. Error was introduced with 2 size 1 shields. 9 months later CRG took away one of her 2 size 1 shields. She should never have gotten 2 from the beginning, but I guess CRG wouldn't have sold as many with only 1 size 1 shield at the start. She's still a very good PvP fighter, very agile, very small target, good firepower for her size. We have Pisces, Ambulance and Expedition. I like Pisces a lot. It's one of the better game designs in this game, and she can be quite useful. Good ship. We have Carrack. I like Carrack a lot, but Exploration is not in the game and won't be anytime soon. And she only has one entrance, a big ramp. John Cruz said he forgot to have a second entrance into a Carrack. How can you forget this? Why not just make a list with important bullet points for each ship? Yeah. I like the ship, but no real role at the moment. Terrapin, another ship without a role. She's supposed to scout enemy fleets and report back to her own fleet. This mechanic is not really in the game. There are no big fleets and won't be anytime soon. Hawk was a decent light fighter when introduced. For quite some while now she doesn't do great anymore, and she has a very weak EMP, the weakest EMP of all ships in Star Citizen, almost useless. Gladiator, she did very well in Arena Commander Battle Royale before 3.0. Since 3.0 she is way too sluggish. In 3.1 CRG took away pilot control over the turret guns. She's losing her hatches very easily, she's losing her size 5 torpedoes very easily, and she is in a really sad state. It is so bad if you spawn a Gladiator in the game, people will ask you, is this a new ship? Because they never have seen one before. We have Hornets and Super Hornets F7E, only way to get her was a conversion kit that's not sold anymore. Yeah, Hornets are medium fighters and they are way too sluggish for their mass. CRG doesn't seem to have any good idea what to do with medium fighters. Did CRG forget to show us a Super Hornet? I don't see a Super Hornet. Let's talk about Super Hornet. She was played a lot before 3.0 in Arena Commander Battle Royale. She was one of the best PvP fighters. Since 3.0, Super Hornet is nothing special anymore, rather sluggish. Since 3.14, she is way too sluggish. However, I heard in 3.19 she might have gotten an agility boost. I have to check out Legacy Fleet's SPAT. Valkyrie. I have a love-hate relation with Valkyrie. I like her for what she does, 20 dismounts, and she can carry a vehicle, but internal layout is really bad, and no co-pilot. Much smaller ships have a co-pilot. This ship doesn't have a co-pilot, which is really strange. And because Nova Tank and Spartan are way too big, she cannot carry either of them, which is very bad. Hurricane. I like Hurricane, it's a very good ship if you have a second person sitting in a turret. Very nice, can do quite a lot in PvE and it's not too bad in PvP. Lightning. Lightning has a lot of guns, but only 4 size 1 shields, I guess, to balance for her firepower. Not in the game yet. If you're lucky you can steal one from NPCs, but she really has tons of firepower. I guess we only will get her when Squadron 42 is released, which won't be anytime soon. Look at this, and look how much lag this makes. I have a very powerful PC, a very powerful graphics card, but look at this. Ballista, your vehicle to protect you against ships with 8 size 5 plus 2 size 7 torpedoes, and it's your Atlas chassis, which has a lot of problems. It has very low ground clearance and CRG is even faking it, is even cheating. Look at this. The chassis is actually much lower than this. Why are you cheating, Chris? Why are you faking this? CRG insists on a standing walkable interior and CRG insists on the matrix. Players and NPCs are Michelin men. So this vehicle is way too big, way too tall, still has almost no ground clearance, which is really bad. Centurion and Spartan both onto the same Atlas chassis, which is terrible, has no ground clearance, and look, CRG is cheating. Why? I don't know why they are faking it. How about giving us vehicles that actually make sense? Why not look at real 8x8 military trucks and go from there? Why do we need a walkable interior for this ship? I mean, I can understand that Spartan has a walkable interior because it's an APC, but people could walk in, ducking in their heads. But no, way too tall, almost no ground clearance. Holograms, Anvil Crucible, your repair ship. Not sure when we will get this in the game. I don't expect it in the next 2 or 3 years. Anvil Legionnaire, a boarding ship. It's supposed to breach into another ship so that your dismounts can get inside. Breaching, not in the game yet in year 11. Liberator transport ship. This ship can carry quite a lot of vehicles and ships. This can actually be a very useful ship. And again, don't expect it anytime soon. This was Anvil Day. I hope you found it helpful and interesting, and see you next time. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Let's try to land on top of a mule. Okay. Mule is now clipping into... Okay, mule is gone. Okay, not what I expected. It's gone. I landed a Valkyrie on top of a mule and mule glitched into the planet. Okay, that's too funny. I didn't expect this. Actually, I expected nothing to happen. Let's see if my mule is still here. I don't get any marker for my mule. It's gone. It's now deep inside this moon, I guess. No marker. Okay, this was unexpected. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.